Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. Today we're working on an awesome 2014 Passat 1.8 liter turbo. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing a motor oil change. We're putting in our 5W40 European. And what this is this is 100% synthetic motor oil. And it's a derivative of jets. So back in the 60s, all the jets all take 100% synthetic oil, and that's exactly what this is. And it's built for a specific application, and that application is to exceed the Porsche A-Spec, VW, BMW, and all the other European vehicles. So this is good for 1 year, 10,000 miles, or whatever your manufacturer recommends. If you do oil analysis, you can exceed the 1 year, 10,000 miles. The limiting factor is usually your oil filter. So if you use the AMSOIL oil filter, you're good for 1 year, 15,000. And then a lot of the Mercedes Sprinter vans, they run this oil up to 30 to 50,000 miles, but they use a double bypass filter that filters the oil 10 times more than a standard full flow filter. So that's some extra information on this. Also, this can be used in diesel engines as well. So you're also good for diesel. And that's it. This stuff's going in. Let's do it. And it looks like it's a Torx.
It is a T45.
It's a T45 Torx on the motor oil bolt. Pretty basic. And earlier we took off our belly pan, which is a Torx 40.
Lined up in my...
Torx 45 is the motor oil bolt that he's undoing. And then the bolt. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Still quite hot.
Perfect. To point out the Torx 40, this is the size that goes on. It's like a little star, and that's all the little bolts on here. So you're going to take off this belly pan to get to the motor oil pan, and that's for aerodynamics and stuff like that. All right, we're moving on. Master Tech Joe is taking off our oil canister, and he's doing a regular adjustable, which is easily accessible with this application. And you'll notice how this is a very small oil filter canister, and the oil filter is extremely small. And I recommend that you change this filter every 5,000 to 7,000 miles. The limiting factor with AMSOIL is the filter, it's not the oil. Because I did a test with a 20,000 mile field study test on an Uber lift car, and you'll see that in the link below on my 20,000 mile oil change. But the limiting factor is going to be the filter, especially on a car with a filter this small. All right, we're moving. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we are. Standard old pressure clips. There she is.
Reminds me of a Dodge.
Look at that cute little guy. It's about half the size of a Mercedes filter. All right, we're moving on. Oil compatibility. When you're using the 100% synthetic AMSOIL, this is compatible with regular mineral oil, so you can mix it. So we're going to go ahead and get as much out as we can. And also, if you want to be extra thorough, you can also do a engine flush. So we actually have an engine flush where what you do is you add about half a quart to your engine, and you run the car for 5 to 10 minutes. There's detergents. It breaks up all the tarnish out of there, and that's it. But we're getting as much as we can. All right, we're moving on. Our Master Tech Joe, he's putting and replacing our rubber O-rings, and this is necessary every time you change your oil filter. You always want to change your rubbers, because your rubbers can crack and they break down with the heat, and it's very important to change it out. All right. Got it all lubricated. Just standard snap in, and we're good. All right, it's that time to put in our liquid gold. This is 5W40 European motor oil. Basically, you put this stuff in your car and you drive it super far. All right, let's put it in. So if you look above, you'll see a little icon. I did another Mercedes oil change too, and you'll see that there, so you can reference them. But we're gonna go 5.8 quarts. So we'll do 5 quarts, motor her up, and check her out. We got low wind conditions in here. All right, our final check. The owner's manual calls for 5.9 quarts, 5.8, and we put 5.5 in. Let's see where she's at. We motored her up, circulated it. Let's see where she's at. Take a look. Right there at the bottom of the checkers. So 5.8 will put you smack dab in the middle of the dipstick. All right, hey guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions on any of the European vehicle stuff, feel free to reach out to me. You can leave a comment below. I'll get right back to you. If you guys love this stuff, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And well, it's that time to put our badge of honor on. Let's do it. Here we go. Let's do it. Coming straight down in. I'm gonna be a little bold here. Now we do the subtleties here. This. All right. It's on. It's AMSOILed.